guys have been to Portugal several times. How many times?
It's hard to count, but for sure about 10, 12, 15, something like that. We started, first time was 89.
89?
89, we played Coimbra, Oporto and Lisboa.
Do you still remember the crowd's reaction?
Yeah, definitely. No, it's been fantastic. I think ever since because of probably these concerts, we developed some kind of a very faithful relationship with Portuguese audience. But we have people coming on stage giving us laces or necks and stuff. Really, really fantastic. The last few years we tried to do different things. We tried to go acoustic for one record, also to surprise ourselves, and this built up some different perspective as well. You know, like we did this with old songs, so we had to rearrange for the acoustic versions, and we discovered that some songs were impossible to do acoustic because it was too crazy with technology. But some others were very like in a songwriter format, and it brought out this aspect in our music, which was a bit kind of hidden. And Bernard is a very good percussionist.
Do you agree?
Well, I'm more consider me as a drummer, but I took the opportunity to try to invent a different way of playing, and what I was playing was something between drums and percussions. It was not really one or really the others. But I really like the experience because I like to experiment. I like to invent. I like to, and that was the opportunity to do this.
So let's talk about this new album. How was the process of making it, and how would you describe it?
It was kind of a long process this time because the previous album we did almost thinking about live shows, and we tried to have music that was ready when we went on the studio. This time we have experimented on studio. We didn't have songs that were ready. We had like ideas here and there, and we really spend much time on different places to experiment and try to incorporate new ideas, like adding acoustic stuff on the electronic, because we did an acoustic album before, but it was only covers of all songs, but not new songs, and we tried to incorporate this experiment but into new songs and together with electronics, and that needs a few experimentation. We couldn't do that like this, and from the beginning we didn't think about playing this live. It came later on, this work, and that was a big difference.
Turn on the lights, satellite. Don't you know I'm a no-lands man?
Live shows is the motivation. Studio comes next, but to have the response with the people is fantastic. When you can see on people's faces, you know, during the show or after the show, this potential euphoria and happiness, and it's something very special, which is a big motivation for their music.
Hey, Supersonic, where have you been all this time?
How do you manage to be so creative, and you're still, you know, selling out concerts like tonight?
Well, I think it's hard to say because you never exactly know what the future is going to be in the next. You know about this next 6 months in the music industry or business, and after you don't really know. You make plans, but they might happen, they might not happen. I think it's good to, when you have a team of people and it works together, then you try to do as much as you can. And of course, after a point, everybody's tired because you're running all the time. You're just like, okay, you toured and you have this project and you keep the fire burning. And for example, now the new record is out, and we know we are going to tour until August, as much as we can, depending countries, the response on the record. But then, for the first time in a long time in history for Universe, we're going to take 6 months off, August to January. So it's going to be time to, go our own ways, bring new ideas, and refresh the whole stuff. So you have to do this once in a while. Yeah.
Give me some hands, please. The winner is tonight.
Hello, we're the Young Gods, and you're watching Go STV.